The thing that happens when you say I'm a nurse, people react differently. Let me just tell you a very quick story. I was at an airport once, several years ago. Very crowded spot, one seat left, sat down next to a woman who was on her cell phone. It was quickly obvious that she was very upset. And you try not to listen to these conversations, but you can't help it. And she was talking with a family member about a relative, in fact her mother, who had been taken suddenly and very seriously ill. And she was trying to get there. She was in Boston needing to make the connection to go up to Maine. And she got off the phone and she was crying. And so I said to her, "Is there anything I can do for you?" And she said, no, I'm fine, I'm fine. So I let it be for a few minutes, but she continued to cry. So I said to her again, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? And she started to say no again, and then I said, I'm a nurse. Everything about her changed. All of a sudden, she was telling me what was happening with her mom. Her mom had had a serious cardiac event. She was being rushed into surgery. They weren't clear whether she was going to make it or not. So not only did she tell me about her mother, but by the end of this experience, she told me who was there, that they weren't the right people to be there, they weren't the ones that could hold it together in a crisis. And I got her whole life story simply by saying, I'm a nurse. By the end of it, I tried to help her understand what she would see when she walked into the room and she got there, all of the tubes and the machines and all of that. They called her flight, and I stood up with her and she hugged me, and I watched her walk to the gate. And when she got to the gate, she turned around, waved to me, and blew me a kiss. And I never saw her again. I have no idea what happened next, but that's what happens when you say I'm a nurse. People invite you into their lives because they trust you.